Just sitting with me, Miss Carter.
Who sent you?
I'm here on a security matter.
And why am I here?
To answer our questions.
Which is something I might be inclined to do if you were to state your agency.
That's not important to this interview.
I surrendered myself in Berlin. I know you know this. There were contingencies that could have been followed, but I went into that cell without so much as a complaint. Don't you think that at least allows me the decency of being told who it is I'm talking to?
The brutality of your crimes voided your rights, Miss Carter, as well as any expectation of decency.
I'm at peace with my actions.
Prior to your incarceration, you were monitoring a group known as Argus.
Soft rubber, medium point, ballpoint stick. You won't find any of those 8-cent puppies sitting around IMF headquarters.
Your case notes on Argus is sparse, to say the least.
Then again, if it were me and I was coming to talk to an ex-IMF agent,
can we stay on focus?
I'd make a point of bringing a writing instrument that couldn't be traced back to the agency.
It's just a pen.
Could be. But let me ask you something.
What's that?
Does Director Carling still chew his gum like a spaniel chomping on a peach pit? Don't feel bad. I aced anti-interrogation during training. Now, what is it you want to know about Argus?
What can you tell us about the centralized leadership?
They had rigid compartmentalization tactics.
Any religious?
No, nor nationalistic. They seem to be pure profiteers.
Any regular buyers, governments, groups who may be interested in particle matter management through sound wave technology?
Particle management? Why would you ask me that?
Is that a no, Miss Carter?
They got their hands on it, didn't they? And you weren't able to stop them, were you? Of course not. You wouldn't be sitting here talking to me. Let me see the files. Everything you have. I'm not asking for release here, but you need to move on this fast. Argus has had its feelers out in the scientific community for a weapon based on this kind of tech for years. If you're telling me that they've got it, I'm telling you they're going to use it. Please, let me help you. Tell me everything you know.
We're done, Miss Carter.
Let me see the files! I can help you stop them! Let me see the goddamn files!
Excuse me. I saw you last night at the mall. The loading dock.
Yeah,
You were very brave.
he was braver. Bigger.
I was in there too. I'm so sorry.
I don't want your pity. Just disgust me.
I didn't mean...
You know, maybe you have the kind of life this sort of thing doesn't happen to you. But I'm not like you, so just fucking leave me alone.
Leah Patelia.
My nose is running.
Miss Patelia. Inspector Kelly. Let's please take a seat. Would you like a tea? It's white tip jasmine.
No, thank you.
Miss Patelia, I realise how hard this must be for you, and I'm so
Please.
sorry.
Stop.
Okay, I'll get right to it then. These days, a firework goes off in a backyard and we get 15 calls from people wanting terrorist alerts.
I thought it was a gas leak.
Okay, we'll call it a gas leak, but I don't need to explain to you how sensitive the American public are these days.
Why the fuck should I give a shit about that?
Miss Patelia, you have a habit of interrupting.
Just get to the point.
When people interrupt me like you do, I assume one of two things. Number one, they don't like me. Or number two, that they just don't realise what they're doing. Because one thing about me you should know is by making an enemy of me, you're losing a very important friend. Do you want to know why? I lost my brother in Iraq.
Sorry.